Hey class, it is week 10 already. Is that crazy? So just a few weeks left. So let's finish strong. This is a normal overview. Um, Study 7.1 through 7.5 and test out this week to prep for our quiz 6. And then also this week we'll be starting our rough draft for our network design paper. This is one of the final assignments for the semester. I've already had a few questions from students, so let me try and answer some of those. In past semesters and in this semester, I think a lot of students get hung up on some of the details, like how many feet of cable or costs or which routers to use or things like that. So as far as that goes, none of that really matters so much for your grade. You need to have something and it needs to make sense for your application, but if you use 1,000 feet of cable or 500 feet of cable or 200 feet of cable, it doesn't affect your grade at all. It just needs to make sense. So you make up the scenario to your liking, use your imaginations. This is just giving you an opportunity to put a document together similar to what would be used in the real world to propose a network plan. So just use your imagination. It doesn't matter if the numbers are off. Doesn't matter if the prices are off. You just need a general idea of what information needs to be in the document and try and make it make sense, if that makes sense. So don't stress about that so much. Just worry about making these 60 laptops, these 30 computers, these 10 computers, and the 5 offices with a laptop in each. Make sure that using these rules that you're given, make sure that they all work together, and explain how you do that. Everything else is just up to your imagination and how you think would make it work best. So feel free to be creative, have fun with it, don't stress too much. As long as you make it work and meet the requirements, you will have no problem getting a good grade. So it's 20 points on time, no matter what, and then make sure it's formatted properly, and then explain what security you will implement and why. Explain how you would expand the network in the future. So this is the criteria they have now. How would you expand upon this and plan ahead for future expansion based on the numbers that they gave you up here. And then explain your budget, and then provide a basic table with VLAN and IP address assignments, and then provide a diagram. And then, as always, include your references. So I would just attack it that way. If you hit every point and you include your references, you will do just great, okay? And then we will be submitting our papers to our fellow students for feedback. That is due in 2 weeks as part of lesson 12. You'll be graded on the feedback that you provide, and then if you turn in your paper on time, to be graded by your fellow students, and then your final draft will be graded by either Zach or myself at the end of week 13, which is the same week we take our final, I believe. So So some things to look ahead for and plan ahead for. Again, as far as the rough draft though this week, I recommend you just have a general direction in what you want to go for all of this. Honestly, I don't expect you to have all the specifics or have everything together in your rough draft. Just have a general picture of the direction you want to go, and then hey buddy. Oh, thanks. Hey, sorry, I'm doing a video right now. Can you give me a minute? And I'll come talk to you, okay? Alright, so yeah, just get a general idea of which direction you want to go for your rough draft, get it turned in, and you'll get a grade. And then be ready in the coming weeks to polish that up and submit it to your fellow students and later on to myself. And let's finish up the semester strong. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Email me if you have any late work that you would like to fix, and we can figure that out. And email me if you have any questions. We're getting close to the end. If you have more questions about the design paper or more questions about anything else finishing up the semester, if you feel it necessary and feel it would help, we can put a study group together with Zach and myself, or we can do an office hour. Let me know what you think would help if you need any additional help like that. Email me, shoot me a text. We'll figure it out. Thanks all, and have a good week.